It's the Makeshift Show.
Hello, and welcome to the Makeshift podcast. What's
With
up?
Josh?
With Josh and your boy, your guy, the boy with the mostest, the boy that has the scar on his. I'm trying to think of Harry Potter there. Scar on his forehead. Drew.
I can't say I watched too much of that show. I saw the first two.
I think the boy who was promised. That's who I am. I'm the best boy.
The best boy. You are such a good boy.
Thank you.
Such a good boy.
We're drinking.
We're drinking. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Sunday. Drinky poos on Sunday.
Yep. And with today's like this, it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh my god.
I told you it was strong.
Ay. All right.
Arriba!
I'll put some hair on your eyes. Can you imagine someone with like a hairy eye?
So they blink, they friction every time.
Making their own static electricity. That's what the Electric Man is. He has hairy eyeballs. That's a good way to think about it.
So what are we doing today? You want to tell us about each other? Or?
Okay. Well, how about start with you? You talk about yourself a little bit, Josh.
I can hype myself up a little bit.
Josh in the building. You have your own theme music?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. I thought you were on your phone about to get some theme music.
I was just thinking of John Cena. All right, so we've got our Josh here. Hi, everybody. I am all things wrestling, New Japan, WWE, AEW. I'm the oldest one of people that live in this household. I'm a Mason. I work for the post office, and I'm entertaining.
To be determined. No, I'm just kidding. You are very entertaining. So I like to keep you around. The Freemason thing freaks me out. Maybe we can talk about that a little bit.
We can
Some
touch
conspiracy theories on the Freemasons. I think that'd be a pretty good one.
Get your research, and I'll
the
tell you
Illuminati.
I'll tell you if it's true or not.
See, but you're saying that you're not part of the Illuminati, which is what you would.
Exist.
Which is what you would say. It doesn't exist.
Correct.
Wow.
It got disbanded in the 1790s.
See, that's when it picked up its power. Well, here, no, tell you what, let's get into that later. I'll just introduce myself real quick, even though I'm not very important. Nah, I'm very important. All right, I'm the best boy.
It is your YouTube channel, right?
My name is Drew. Like anime, I drive semi trucks, and I have the first 21 books of One Piece. So I'm a very hot commodity with the ladies.
They're flocking around the house. Peeking in the window and
Oh my god, is that the eighth manga of One Piece? That's incredible.
Oh my god!
That's crazy.
I can't wear panties when I'm around here.
Samantha, oh my god, that's so dirty.
And who said we were going to keep this PG-13?
That's I feel like we haven't sworn yet.
Oh, fudge.
Okay. Let's get into the Illuminati, because this is something I've been...
Are you researching stuff now?
Illuminati.
High faith. You see some cats rolling around their mind. So I am a crazy cat guy.
Illumination. No, Illuminati.
Meow.
How do you spell Illuminati? TTI?
ILL? No, there's only one I. Or one T, I mean. Illum?
It ends with an I, though.
Yes. Illum? Nati. Meow.
The Illuminati. People claiming to possess special enlightenment. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, this is one thing that's freaking me out that you're telling me about your Freemason club. Okay. Hey, tell you what, let's get into it. Well, tell me what a Freemason does, and kind of give us the Wikipedia first page there.
I'll give you my definition of it.
Okay.
Because each Mason interprets stuff their own way. I kind of why I joined was you look throughout history and you see a lot of influential people. You know, Winston Churchill, FDR, Harry Truman, who happens to be my favorite president. George Washington. Then you have pilots and just like very you have so many influential people, but no one is better than the next man So like, here I am. I work for the post office. In the lodge that I'm a part of, Charlotte Lodge 120, there's people that work, finances. There's people that work for Michigan State. There's people, when we all die one day, we're going to be buried or cremated. We don't go anywhere different. We're all judged by our maker.
You get a little close to the mic there. Get off. Yeah.
Okay. So we definitely are founded on beliefs of freedom of religion, freedom of political beliefs, and when you come to a lodge meeting, you have your own opinion and you have your own God, as long as it's Abrahamic. So if you study,
What's Abrahamic?
like Abrahamic text,
Is that like a really sick hammock?
sounds like a place to go to sleep, right?
Okay.
No, the Quran, the Torah, the Holy Bible, those are Abrahamic.
Okay.
So if you're Muslim, if you're Jewish, if you're Christian, Catholic, you know what I mean. As long as your spiritual beliefs are of those three texts. There's meetings once a month, and then they have like little social get-togethers. Some people go to cigar lounges. And I was invited with some of the Masons to go out to a gun range and shoot off some guns, because America.
And do blood sacrifices.
Well, we have yet to sacrifice anything.
I swear. So, okay, give me a 2-sentence summary here. Give me a 2-sentence summary. What does a Freemason do?
Charity and making good men become better.
Charity and
Good men
brotherhood
become
or
better.
something like that?
Yeah, totally. It's a fraternity.
Okay. So, you're telling me about your job, and, I had my investigation glasses on, and you told me something that, like, kind of got my ears perking. Okay. You're telling me about the checkered boards, the checkered floors, and our buddy Scott just got home. He's doing a strip dance for us. Off camera.
Ow!
All right, just a
Hippie
second.
Jesus, where are the
All right,
dollars?
this is a strip break right now. Go ahead, Scott.
Can't see this camera.
No,
No, but the audience can feel it, though.
the tension's in the air.
All right, thank you, Scott.
Ooh.
I'm sweaty and greasy.
Ooh.
All right.
Ow!
This has been brought to you by Target. So anyway, you're talking about the checkered floor.
Oh, well, let's just
What?
let's reiterate like what happened. One of our fellow roommates, Chris, and I went to the cigar lounge downtown here in Grand Rapids.
What does that have to do with the checkered
No,
floor?
I'm telling you what brought up the checkered floor.
Why?
Well, why not? We give them a little. This is where the
Okay.
conversation first started. We had my
Just
buddy.
get to my point. Okay, go ahead.
My buddy Chris and I went to the cigar lounge, and afterwards we went to the local Masonic Lodge, which is right up the street. And coincidentally, we got lucky enough where I had someone there that could show us around. I had the keys to the Blue Lodge, and in the center of the room is 3 pillars. There's a Holy Bible, and then there's the checkered board, the checkered floor.
Okay.
Now you said some nonsense about some checkered flooring, so I'll let you go into that.
Okay, all right, here we go. I was just getting excited and about it because I was hearing all about. I used to study this kind of stuff because I was a bit of a conspiracy theorist, and throughout media, there's this thing that keeps on coming up is checkered floors, and what it represents is the balance between good and evil, in that you need both in your life, not just good. You need to be good and bad to get the most out of life. So, for instance, Michael Jackson has a bunch of checkered floors in his music videos. Blood on the Dance Floor is
Great song.
Was one of them. Alice in Wonderland, when she drops into the imaginary world, it's a checkered floor that she lands on. And this definitely, and this is something that was even crossed over in the movie. Apparently, and it wasn't written in the books. It was just something that they included in both films. So a little strange. The Matrix, when they finally get discovered by what is it, the Matrix, I guess, the people that are in charge. There's a checkered floor on the floor as they're running away from them, symbolizing that when you get caught by God, you must run away and lead your own path. Apparently, Rihanna has some checkered floors in her music videos, and it's in a lot of media here. The cats are fighting off camera here. Pretty good. Anyway, and it's at the temple,
Yes,
and
it is.
it's just one of those symbols that just kind of grabs you, especially when checkered floors aren't exactly good looking. It's not like
It's not a good fashion statement.
right. So why are all these artists using these in their music videos? And
Well,
if you want to
guess-
get into the conspiracy, it would be because of the Illuminati.
Non-existent Illuminati. Yes. Let's just yes. Okay? In terms of the checkered floor, and then you can go on your tirade about this Illuminati, the illuminated ones. You know that dates back to the 1790s where it was disbanded by first president of the United States, George Washington. Need I say more? The Masonic, so flooring in the center of the room, that of the black and white tile, is actually like kind of like a yin and a yang, good and bad, and there's balance. We're all human beings. We make mistakes, and we do good.
Wait, they've explained this to you?
No, I'm my definition of it.
Oh, well, okay.
Good and bad. You got your I'm a human being. I am full of errors. I'm full of sin. So I do good too, though. You know what I mean? It's just like no one's perfect. We're all man. So what? We're all tarnished in some way, but we are doing our best to be good.
Okay. So you're saying
It goes on to what I said earlier.
you're saying that it has other meanings. It doesn't have to mean the Illuminati. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that in a Masonic lodge.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking up images right now of Masonic lodges, and it's crazy looking. It's insane. So you have a Bible in the middle of.
Okay, when
platform.
you go through your degrees, when you go through your 3 degrees.
Does that not give you the hibbited-jibbitas? Like
No. It's not always a Bible that's in the center of the room. If
it's a lamb being slaughtered.
if someone in that lodge is Muslim, they'll put a Torah up. Or I'm sorry, the
That's
Quran.
Jewish.
The Quran, yes. Sorry, I apologize for not getting the two mixed up. So you got that. Could be the Torah, it could be the Holy Bible, it could be the Quran, based on your religious beliefs. The lodge that I'm a part of, all of us are Christian, and therefore the Holy Bible is the center.
It's so weird looking. You don't see anything wrong with that.
No, it's all symbolism.
Why not just volunteer? How come there has to be a secret? How come there has to be like a room with the Bible in the middle with the checkered floor? Why is that?
It's all it dates back to the early 1700s. This is fraternal organization.
When did you say the Illuminati died?
I said 1790.
Isn't that weird?
I don't think if there is any evil devil worshipping Satanist Jay-Z Illuminati type bullshit, I would say.
Why are you so against the fact that there's an Illuminati? Isn't that funny? Like it seems to be like, oh, there might be, I guess, but you're like adamantly, there's not one.
Everyone
like
just
fishy.
It's just like all cops are bad, or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches aren't good, but you know what I mean? Like there's all good. There's all different types of things. Like there's opinions. You have an opinion. Your opinion is the Illuminati exists. I don't see anything out there that states that it does. And also, if the Illuminati existed, we wouldn't know it as the Illuminati. We wouldn't know the name. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, that's exactly what I think.
We wouldn't know it exists.
I don't think you know that you're serving it.
I'm not serving Illuminati. I'm serving. I'm going to a place where I have similar beliefs as the next man next to me. I believe in freedom of religion. I believe in freedom of political beliefs. I am no better than the man that has 7 figures in his bank account or has 2 pennies in his bank account. We're all gonna die one day, and I want to be surrounded by good people. The charity work that the Shriners do. I'm going to be a Shriner one day eventually. I'm going to be in the parades, riding the little mini bikes and in parades.
Huh?
Yeah, the Shriners that wear the hats, the red hats with the little string on the side, the fezzes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's other than the state of Arkansas, to be a Shriner, you have to be a Mason.
It's too much.
There's charity events that we do. There's a poker tournament where people go play poker, and money's donated to a charity of the choice.
Oh, not to the temple.
No. What gets donated to the temple, to the lodge rather, is your dues. You pay a due every year. It's like
you
your
know what's
membership.
also funny is
that?
that you see a lot of Freemason or Mason logos in fraternities, like that they're sponsored by. It's like really, it's a very strange web.
Well, it's like a lot of people that are in college, they join a fraternity, and later in life they become a Mason. So like
no, I'm saying that like in the fraternity, they're being sponsored by Freemasons.
a lot of influential and non-influential people may or may not have gone to college and have joined a fraternity, and then they may or may not, they probably became a Mason later on in life.
No, all right, that's not what I'm saying though. It's like in the handouts of being accepted into the fraternity is that there's like in the corner of the pamphlet. This is what my friend Quinn said, is that in the corner there's a Freemason symbol, like, and where you like sign up and like read about their like the views of the fraternity, we'll say, and it's like, why are these things connected?
Well, I mean, you got like a ATO or Sigma Phi Kappa, whatever the hell, some Greek fraternity for colleges, and then you have the oldest fraternity in the entire world, the Freemasons, that date back to the 1700s.
So are you saying that Freemasons are the grandfather of fraternities?
They are the
So do
only.
they
are the only fraternity that is. You don't have to be in college to be one.
No, I don't think you get what I'm saying. Do you think all fraternities pay?
No, I
Freemasons?
don't. I wouldn't think so. I think there's a high probability that someone that was ATO, let's say, which is Chris's college fraternity.
Our friend Chris, yeah.
Yes, our roommate. I would say there's a big chance that a certain proportion of members of ATO are Masons. So they donate to where they got their fraternal footing. Like ATO, for instance. They may donate to ATO across the nation. There's different chapters. There's different colleges that have different chapters of ATO. There's a chapter at MSU. There's a chapter here in Grand Valley, in Grand Rapids.
I'm trying to research this because he said that, but I can't find any information on that.
You want me to tell you, like, are you going to talk to me about, like, the Knights Templar, or are you going to talk to me about...
you go for it.
So, France, early 1300s. I believe it was 1307. It may have been 1303, Friday the 13th. The Knights Templar were prominent. To be a Knights Templar, you donated all your possessions. You donated all your land. And this group had a lot of power. They fought for the Catholic Church. The French king was jealous of all the power and wealth that they had. So he wanted to disband the Knights Templar. Friday the 13th, soldiers came in and systematically started killing Knights Templar members. Some escaped. Escaped over to Scotland, escaped to Ireland, whatever the case may be. Where the fraternal organization known as the Freemasons started in 1717 in England. So some say that the Freemasons are a sector that derived from the Knights Templar, and what's great is if you join the York Rite, because after you get your 3 degrees, you can go in many directions.
3 degrees.
Your 3 degrees, yes.
Explain.
You have a degree. You have degree work. There's stuff that happens. That's your first degree. You memorize certain things, certain teachings, certain values, quote unquote, to make you better. Let's say I can't get into them for I've taken an oath. But
What? Wait, what?
It's a degree.
Oh man, wait. Now this has me excited. You took an oath not to talk about
The degrees, yes.
the degrees.
Yes. I'm not going to tell you a handshake that we do. I'm not going to tell you a password. I'm not going to...
What in the world?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Let me look this up. Freemason. What was it again?
Degrees. There's 3 of them.
Degrees.
Yeah, so you become... After you get your 3rd degree, you ever heard that expression?
I see 32nd degree Freemason list.
Can I keep going?
Yeah.
All right. So you're a Mason. You decide...
Oh my god, this is also creepy. I just saw this really creepy image. Go ahead.
Your 3 degrees, then you can go off and you can join the Shriners, you can go to the York Rite, you can go to the Scottish Rite. The Scottish Rite has up to the 32 degrees, and then they have an honorary 33rd degree. Honorary means you just do a lot of charity work and you're recognized in the Scottish Rite as a charitable person or just an honorary person. So they give you that extra degree. It's an honorary. You can go into York Rite. They have degrees 4 through 12. And one of them if you are a Christian, you can become a Knights Templar, which is there's a degree for the Knights Templar.
Okay.
The Knights Templar degree is like the protectors of the Christian faith. You know what I mean? So if you're Jewish and you join the York Rite, you probably wouldn't become a Knights Templar because you're not Christian.
There are two branches in Masonry. There are two branches in Masonry nowadays where people can proceed after completing the third and final degree of the Blue Lodge Masonry.
Mm-hmm.
The third degree is the highest rank one can attain.
Mm-hmm.
The second branch is the York Rite.
York Rite or the Scottish Rite, yep.
What the fuck? Get out of there. You're going to be a blood sacrifice. This is so creepy. And right here it says the convenience, enjoyment, inspiration. Spesme de Deos. And it's a bald eagle with two heads holding a sword.
That's the Scottish Rite.
What the fuck? Sorry for swearing. Oh my gosh.
I have yet to join the Scottish Rite. There's a lot of work in just the Blue Lodge alone, which is the the Freemasons. That's called Blue Lodge. You actually.
Oh my god.
You actually when it says that you're the highest degree is the third degree. So if you don't have to join the Shriners, you don't have to join the York Rite.
33 degrees.
Well, yeah, up to 33.
But there's only 3?
There's only 3 in the Masons. To get the other degrees, you go to the Scottish Rite or you go to the York Rite. There's degree work in the Eastern Star. There's degree work in Shriners too.
Oh my god. So there's a hierarchy.
You don't. There is nothing higher than the third degree of a Blue Lodge.
It looks like there's 33 of them.
Yes, that's true. But you don't have to obtain them all. That's just more knowledge. And quite honestly, if you join the Scottish Rite, if you join the York Rite, if you join the Shriners, there's more dues associated with it because they're different sectors of Freemasonry. Does that make sense?
Oh my god. This is crazy. Get out of there. Stop. Save yourself, Josh. This is insane.
There's nothing bad about it. I'm not. If anything, I can go anywhere in the world, and I can show up at a lodge and.
Have they ever taken any of your blood?
No, they haven't.
Josh, it's okay. We're friends here.
No blood sacrifices. I haven't drank blood. We haven't sacrificed a goat. We haven't done anything that is out of the bounds of something that's culty.
Okay.
It's just a matter of like you and me as friends right now. Other than Scott upstairs, we're alone. If this camera wasn't rolling, me and you, are just carrying a conversation, right?
Okay.
If you told me a secret, Josh, don't tell nobody. Would you trust that I wouldn't tell anybody?
I'll say yes.
So if you so yes, I wouldn't tell anybody, right? so does that mean we're a part of a secret organization because you told me a secret and I didn't share it with anybody?
If it was you, me, and 20,000 other people across America.
In the state of Michigan, there's 40,000 members.
40,000. Oh my god. Okay, if it was 40,000 people, yes, that are sharing a secret, which apparently is a good secret. If that many people are part of it, and I don't,
There are people that became a Mason and got out of it. There are people that
What doesn't that happen with everybody?
No, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna be
Your
a Mason
whole life.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Mason till the day I die.
Jeez Louise. Okay. That's very well. It's too much. It's life and.
It's not anything. There's not anything wrong with wanting to be a part of something better than you, and where you go around like-minded people and have a good time. Now, will I say that the lodge meetings are fun? Not necessarily, but the afterwards, the camaraderie, the being around like-minded people. After every lodge, some of us go for drinks.
Do you think if there was a conspiracy that this was part of the Illuminati, this would be a perfect way to recruit people? Is this format right here? Wouldn't it, if you were to believe it, wouldn't being a Freemason be the perfect opportunity?
There's people that believe there's more than 33 degrees. There's conspiracy theorist people out there that believe that there is more than 33. There's something after that. You just don't have all the degrees. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You don't know everything. You're blindfolded.
Well, from the crazy website I just watched or was reading while you're talking, it said that there's 32 degrees, right? The Scottish one or whatever.
Yes.
And then the 33rd degree is Lucifer.
It's
Lucifer, whatever that means.
No.
So I didn't read.
Nope, it's an honorary degree. I can't remember the name of it, but it's an honorary degree. It's not all Scottish Rite
Lucifer.
members.
Yeah.
Not all Scottish Rite members get the 33rd degree.
All right. Well, thanks for answering those questions. Okay.
I thought we were gonna go on way more of a tirade. Like I thought you had so much more to throw at me.
No, you want it?
Yeah, bring it.
Okay, well, we were talking about the floors, and you know what? That you more interested me with this whole hierarchy thing. I didn't really know much about it.
It's not a hierarchy, man. There's nothing higher than the 3rd degree, and I've already obtained that. So
There's 32.
that doesn't matter. There is nothing higher than the 3rd degree that you get in the Blue Lodge. That is the Master Mason degree.
It's insane. Okay, the all-seeing eye.
That's
Maybe-
God.
Right, but it's also the secret organization keeping tabs and looking after society. It's the eye that manipulates us all with like media and like sexuality and stuff.
Last I checked, there's fluoride in water that you drink. There's lights that if you set under a certain light, it causes depression. You know what I mean? There's always something out there. Social media could alter your well-being, your state of mind. Because what do you do when you go online? You post a message and then you check every so often to see how many likes you get. And you post a picture of you looking goofy or you look handsome, you got a nice haircut. Whatever the case may be, you're validated by how many likes you get. And that's not necessary because 99% of the people you know on Facebook, chances are you don't even know them in real life.
Mm-hmm. And you're saying
there's validation in social media. I'm validated knowing that I can go anywhere in the world and find like-minded people and have friends, have brothers. I love knowing that I am that I am a Mason. I love it. It's like right there with me having faith in God. It's right there with me being working for the post office and having a career. It's right there.
It helps you in society.
I don't gain anything from it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't gain any financial.
You can put it on your You can put it on your resume and stuff, right?
Well,
so
I mean,
people are always a Freemason.
Oh, so like, no, I could say I do voluntary work through the Masons, but but you can also go donate blood, and that's, you know what I mean, at the Red Cross. You can volunteer your services elsewhere. I want to join Big Brothers Big Sisters. I want to be a big brother.
That's good.
That would be something that I would put on my resume. Not that I'm a Mason.
Hey, question.
Yes.
So you've heard about the owl.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any owl imagery at the Freemason hut?
At the lodge?
At
No.
the hut?
At the hut? No. I've yet to see an owl.
I'm just curious.
I've seen eagles.
Eagles? Okay.
Yep.
I'm looking up. I just have like a good overlay here, and I'm just looking at this imagery that always shocks me whenever I think of it. The pyramid.
You know what that symbolizes? You're constantly in life. You're building yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're growing. You're learning knowledge, and you're making yourself. You're knowing more. You're becoming more. So you're going up the pyramid essentially because you're.
And then the all-seeing eye is at the top.
The all-seeing eye is it's never finished. At the top of the pyramid, there is no peak. The all-seeing eye is right there, right? There is no point. You're never gonna finish. You're always gonna constantly know more, and then you're dead.
Do you know about like one step above God is like knowledge, right?
Oh, are you saying that the Adam and Eve thing, where Adam and Eve ate the apple, and then they got vain and started wearing clothes and shit? Are you saying, or what do you mean?
Well, so let's look at the pyramid. Here, I'm just gonna pop it up real quick. Okay, I got it right here. So you have the pyramid, and what you're saying is that society really doesn't have the top. We're always building to the top, right?
Yes.
Is that there's always something more to do. And what I would say is that maybe the all-seeing eye is the top. Is that you could be that, right?
I can never be God.
Maybe some people think they can. Hence,
and-
what the Illuminati is, right? It's like it's playing with God, right? But anyway, Hey, my camera's about to run out of battery. We're about to finish this baby up. This is a good one. I can't wait to title this something good. Okay, I feel like this is gonna get some good clicks. All right, so thank you, and see you later. Like and subscribe. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Look at the time. It's the Makeshift Show.